Sina koutou katoa, no mai haere mai. Ki tine kua kia whanua koutou nā ākonga. Ko Pio tuku ingoa. Please stand for karakia followed by a national anthem sung by our vocal group.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the Rolleston College Korowinga Haimata Year 10 Prize Giving for 2022. Ko Luke Kuku Ingoa no Ngāhuri Whānau Hau. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to this morning's celebration of academic and community achievements for the Year 10 learners of Rolleston College in 2022. I would like to extend a special welcome to those on our Board of Trustees that are here to celebrate with us. A quick health and safety message. If we have to evacuate the building, please do so via our external exits towards Broadwoods Road, where we will gather at the courts towards the back of the school. Toilets are on your left when you leave the auditorium. During this morning's awards celebration, we will see the amazing achievements of Year 10 learners both in and outside of the classroom. We will see academic achievements and celebrate those learners who have shown community spirit, kindness, and cultural achievements. Te kākaro iui mai iangi atea. The seed shall not be lost. This is our Rolleston College whakatauki. This whakatauki is a great reminder that we are all born to be great, and in fact it is our responsibility to ourselves, our whānau, and our tīpuna to strive to be great in everything that we do.
We welcome parents, caregivers and supporters who are able to be part of our prize giving this morning in person. It has been a tough 2 years, but we are glad we can come together to celebrate. As learners, we would like to acknowledge the tireless work of the staff of Rolleston College through the challenge of 2022. As always, they went above and beyond for all learners, and we cannot thank them enough. Today, we thank teachers, whakatete, support staff, all the wellness team, caretakers, coaches, and volunteers, and those who play a role in supporting the learners of Puerto Rico. Please give them a round of applause. In addition to the staff who are on site daily, we would also like to acknowledge the tireless work of our Board of Trustees who continue to contribute their time and energy towards the success of Rolleston College for Puerto Rico. Can we please give them a round of applause as a token of our thank you? Please welcome the Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Lindley Shaw, to speak to us. Lindley has been part of the college's journey since 2016 when she was part of the establishment Board of Trustees. Lindley is an advocate for the college and has shown support for all staff and learners during our journey. Please welcome Lindley Shaw to the stage.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Good morning to you all. Let me just start by saying how proud of you we are. We can all agree that 2022 has not been the easiest of years, with lingering COVID meaning learners and teachers away. But you, our Year 10, have still had another exciting and successful year at Rolleston College. You have remained dedicated to your learning throughout, and for that I applaud and congratulate you. As a board, one of our main priorities is to ensure that our vision for the college is fulfilled. As you walk around the college, there is no doubt that there is a focus on developing the learner's awareness of self, community, and future is being met. The level of engagement, the buzz when you walk around the school, the warmth of the greetings, the outstanding projects delivered on exhibition nights, the level of success our learners are achieving in the classroom, on the sports field, and within the wider arena is all outstanding. The way our learners are stepping up to the plate, both academically and on the sports field, is fantastic, but also culturally and socially is inspiring. This couldn't be achieved without amazing leadership and teachers as well. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes, but just like you, they have had an extremely challenging year too. And yet, a smile always greets me when I walk through those doors. So thank you to Mrs. Skelton, the senior leadership team, teachers and support staff. And I know we've just done it, but can we please do it again? Can we please show appreciation to Mrs. Skelton and her amazing team? I know that our Year 10 learners have been looking at the Year 11 selections. And although some of you will have a clear vision of what you want to do in life, for others, your future is not yet clear. And that's okay. I certainly didn't know at your age what I was going to do with my life. I'm not sure if I've finally decided yet, but I think I've turned out all right, and I'm happy with my life, and therefore successful. I'm strongly convinced that my happiness and success in life is only 10% of what happens to me, and 90% of how I react to it. So my advice to you, Year 10s, is to keep embedding the Rolleston spirit. Be positive, be joyful, be resilient. Speaking as an employer, I can tell you that a positive attitude is the most important thing to have. And the most important skill to learn in life is your ability to manage and adjust it, or knowing when to seek help from someone if you can't. To give you an example, I could stand here with my terrible nerves and my mindset that I hate giving public speeches and I don't want to do that. Or I can monitor and adjust my thinking and stand here and say, I got this. Being resilient is the ability to withstand adversity and bounce back from difficult life events. Being resilient doesn't mean that people don't experience stress, emotional upheaval, or suffering. Some people equate resilience with mental toughness, but demonstrating resilience includes working through emotional pain and suffering. Even I don't always get this right, Max? Yes, I am admitting that I can get things wrong too. But that's how we learn. We look and go, yeah, nah, that's not the outcome I wanted. I need to change how I respond to that situation going forward. People experience all kinds of adversity in life. The roller coaster of life brings us both ups and downs. There are personal experiences such as illness, loss, relationship bust-ups, bullying, and there are shared experiences like terrorist attacks, natural disasters, and clearly pandemics. People have to learn to cope with and work through very challenging life experiences and change. And change is consistent. Nothing gives us immunity from it. There's no vaccine for change. We don't need resilience to cope with positive change, but negative change is where we need resilience. That's the skill that lets us bounce back. I can't tell you that life's going to be easy. Each of you will encounter hard times and feelings at some stage. Teenage years are a definite roller coaster of thrills and spills. And your working life will be similar. The key is to realise it's not what happens to you that matters, it's how you choose to respond. You are the masters of your own destiny. You and you alone have the power to either make yourself miserable or happy with how you choose to set your attitude. Your attitude and how you engage with others and respond in situations will determine your success. And don't forget to respond kindly to those around you. You don't know what's going on in their lives, just like they don't know everything about you. And if you don't get the outcome you want the first time, then change your attitude and respond differently next time. So in a nutshell, my message to our Year 10s is don't stress at your age if your career path is not clear. Just approach life with the right attitude and have the ability to adjust it when necessary. Be resilient and adaptable to change, and you will go far. As the level of talent, of knowledge, of engagement with learning that we have in this room is absolutely amazing. Keep up the brilliant work. Lastly, let me finish up by saying once again, on behalf of the board, thank you and well done to our learners, our teaching staff, our support staff, our volunteers, and my fellow board members for your hard work, dedication, and support in 2022. We wish you all a Merry Christmas, a safe New Year, have an awesome holiday, and we'll see you back here in 2023 as seniors, white shirts, and future leaders at Hauraki Kahumata. Thank you, and ngā mihi.
Thank you, Lindley. We appreciate the time that you give to the college and for the many aspects of the college that you have contributed to. Finding your space to belong at secondary school can be a challenge. But once you find your place, you can grow your passions and flourish beyond. Here to show us their passion for singing is the Rolleston College Vocal Group led by Mrs. Jasmine Roll.
are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Your hope is real, it's not to kill. What miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will and you will. This time fear with her so long to prevail. Hope seems like this summer bird is swiftly blown away. Yes, now I'm standing here with heart so full I can't explain. Singing faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is real, it's hard to kill. From miracles you can achieve. When you believe, somehow you will. the Learning Awards for 2022. The first awards are for Auckland. Please welcome Ms. Ray to read the Auckland Awards, and we would like to ask Mr. Shaw to present them.
The Ako Learning Awards recognise the gifts of learning from learners in all areas of the Auckland program. We are very proud of all of our learners who embrace this personalised learning vehicle. As the learners come forward, I'll ask you to hold your applause until the end of each group. Prize winners, once your name is called, please come and line up along the middle aisle, and then we'll call you up one by one to the stage. Please receive your award or trophy, smile for the photo from Ms. Ferguson, and then stay on the stage. Once we applaud, you can go and take your seats. Right, let's get into it. It gives me great pleasure to present the Ako Learning Awards to the following learners. Can the following learners please come forward? Alexis Gibbs, Casey Adolph, Maggie Black, Olivia Dinio, and Jack Jarvis. Receiving an Ako Learner Certificate today for Hotuke, Alexis Gibbs, Matahu, Casey Adolph, Maggie Black, and Olivia Dinio. The top overall learner in Ako for Hotuke is Jack Jarvis. Can the following learners please come forward? Cameron Anthony, Caleb Byers, Sophie Ferries, Sammy Goldsack, and Brian Howe. Receiving an Ako Learner Certificate today for Kuama, Cameron Anthony, Caleb Byers, Sophie Ferries, Sammy Goldsack, and the top overall learner in Ako for Kuanga is Brian Howe. The following learners please come forward. Lily Long, Emily Mann, Sulu Ikatau, Courtney Jones, Nikki Young, and Bill McDermott. Receiving an Ako Learner Certificate today for Nahuru, Lily Long, Emily Mann, Sulu Ikatau, Courtney Jones, and sharing the top overall learning award for Nahuru, Nikki Young, and Will McDermott. And following learners please come forward. Nisha McGar, Madeline Wilson, Zoe Elston, Alex Granta, and Alicia Awan. Receiving an Ako Learner Certificate today for Aomati, Nisha McGar, Madeline Wilson, Zoe Elston, Alex Granta, and the top overall learner in Ako for Aomati, Alicia Mawa. congratulations to all of our award winners today. We now ask Mr. Chalmers to please come forward to read the Connected Awards and Miss Ralph.
Connected learning integrates mathematics, social sciences, English and science, and enables learners to make real-world connections. These awards recognise learners who have been able to apply the critical skills in a range of contexts consistently over the year. Can the following learners please come forward? Emily Mann, Margaret Chawla, Charlotte Wood, Isabella Hunter, Olivia Danielle, Anwisha Sokia, Nikki Young, Jack Gardner, Nay Longhausen, and Will McDermott. The Connected one we would like to recognise: Emily Mann, Marnie Chawla, and Charlotte Wood. The Connected two we would like to recognise: Isabella Hunter, Olivia Danielle, and Anwisha Sokia. The Connected three we would like to recognise: Nikki Young, Jack Gardner, Nay Longhausen, and Will McDermott. Can the following learners please come forward? Emily Gia, Alyssa Monroe, Owen Brown, Kirsten Del Rosario, Vincent Callagher, and Mr. Kumar. The Connected four we would like to recognise: Emily Gia, Alyssa Monroe, and Owen Brown. The Connected five we would like to recognise: Kirsten Del Rosario, Vincent Callagher, and Mr. Kumar. Can the following learners please come forward? Hannah Jack, Lily Burwell, Brian Howe, Olivia Peters, Kira Dunnage, Jay Brigham, Owen Brown, Tiffany Rapana, Taylor Hardy, and Jack Hunt. For Connected six, we would like to recognise Hannah Jack, Lily Burwell, and Brian Howe. For Connected seven, we would like to recognise Olivia Peters, Kira Dunnage, and Jay Brigham. core PE we would like to recognise on the ground. You can do it like that. Ben Harley. Vic Ravis. So the following members please come forward. Guy Hopkins, Samara Kitley, Alexis Gibbs, Ronaldo to the City, Zoe Wilson, Sandy Goldsack, Luke Ridgell, and Casey McGinnity. So today, these learners are recognised as the top learners within their respective connected classes, and they will receive a trophy. The overall connected one learner for 2022 is Guy Hopkins. The overall connected two learner for 2022 is Samara Kitley. Overall connected three learner for 2023 is Alexis Gibbs. The overall connected four learner for 2022 is Ronaldo. The overall connected five learner for 2022 is Zoe Wilson. The overall connected six learner for 2022 is Sandy Goldsack. The overall connected seven learner for 2022 is Luke Ridgell. The overall core PE learner for 2022 is Casey McGinnity. Can I please invite Mr. Curry forward? I'd like to now announce the top overall spec winner for Year 10, Jessica Shaw. Jess arrived at Rolleston College partway through the year and studied as a second. She is always ready to learn and has a positive and friendly mentality. Jess does her best in all subject areas, supporting others when she can. Jess has completed all assignment learning to a high standard. Please congratulate these award winners for 2022. We'll now kick off. We will now watch a short video about student selection, followed by the selection.
Good job. My highlight of the year is the Year 9 cricket tournament because it's the first Year 9 team that play in the cricket tournament. And I honestly got the first wicket for the Ralston College Year 9 cricket team. My highlight of the year is making 101 without after the school cricket team. Yeah, my first century. One of the best activities I did was probably my favourite was science because one of the things I enjoyed in science was making ice cream using dry ice and other materials, and it was also a fun experience because we got to learn how to make it and how to not add too much ingredients to mix it up. Yeah, I was part of the vegan bake on production. I really enjoyed it because I knew lots of new friends. I will recommend it to anyone who is looking to try something new and experience new things. This year I was part of the legal team and kindergarten team. We both went on and tour. I really like this because I got to meet new people and play sports that I love and try out new sports that I love.
I was a part of the group with Marshall Days and Marshall City. Our big performance this year was probably when we opened up a new primary school and where the premises just in our doing.
I was part of the Pacifica Polyfest group this year. It's been really fun showcasing my culture and developing the Pacifica group alongside Ms. Flynn and Emma, and facilitated Dance Academy.
The recipients of the selected award today have demonstrated dispositions of the Rolleston spirit in their learning and critical skills. The Rolleston College spirit is developing self, building community, and transforming futures. And this is evident in the learning and skills of these learners from their teachers' feedback. As the learners move through the college, many start to specialise in the area of passion, or they find new areas of passion. Today, it gives me great pleasure to acknowledge the success of the following learners in selected learning at Rolleston College. Can the following learners please come forward? Riley Douglas, Ann Yabia, Felicia Marwan, and Kaishana Ratana. Receiving a Learning Award for Languages 2022, Riley Douglas. Ann Javier. Kalisa Marwan. And Kaishana Rapana. Ngāti Whikio Te Arawa, Ngāti Parau. Can the following learners please come forward? Isabella Hunter, Milo Lee, and Wisha Sakai, Alex Reed, and Casey Eldon. Receiving a Learning Award for Arts 2022, Isabella Hunter. Milo Lee. And Wisha Sakai. Alex Reed. And Casey
Welcome. Can the following learners please come forward? Jack Jarvis, Jade McLeod, Zoe Elston, Elijah Barton, Olivia Peters, and Mia Lilly. Receiving a Learning Award for Technology 2022, Jack Jarvis. Jade McLeod. Zoe Elston. Elijah Barton. Olivia Peters. And Mia Lilly Naitaka. Can the following learners please come forward? Sharia Masala, Arif Sazali, Ashlyn Reed, Charlotte Corbett, and Adam Friedel. Receiving a Learning Award for Health and Physical Education 2022, Sharia Masala. Arif Sazali. Ashlyn Reed. Charlotte Corbett. And Adam Friedel. Can the following learners please come forward? Mariska Brown, Samarika Keithley, Jaya Hopkins, Mickey Young, Jaya Hopkins, Emily Gia, Gary Winnie, Emily Mann, Maddie Parsons, Matthew Edge, and Bailey Anderson. The next group of learners that we recognise today are the top learners for their selected learning in Year 10 for 2022, and today they receive a trophy. This recognition celebrates learners with the most extended abstract solo grades throughout the year. The top learners for languages are Mariska Brown, Samarika Keithley, Jaya Hopkins, and Mickey Young. The top learners for arts are Jaya Hopkins and Emily Gia. The top learners for technology are Gary Winnie, Emily Mann, and Maddie Parsons. The top learners for health and physical education are Matthew Edge, and Bailey Anderson. please ask Mr. Shaw and Maureen from Waitaha to come forward for the next awards, please.
Tēnā koutou katoa. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Te Rito Harakiki Awards for 2013, 2022. In my mind. Why that roll off the tongue there. Apologies. Can the following students please come forward? Winnie Taylor, Kapu Guthrie, Eddie Cairns, Hayley Maxwell, and Zach Baxter. For Te Rito Harakiki Junior Spirit Awards, Winnie Taylor. For the Te Rito Harakiki Excellence Award, Hayley Maxwell. And graduating from Te Rito Harakiki and moving to the Community Hub, Zach Baxter. Congratulations to you all. That concludes the Te Rito Harakiki Awards. Luke will now announce the whānau winners for 2022.
Whānau competitions begin at the start of the year, and there are many competitions throughout each term where learners get to demonstrate their strengths and talents in the quest to earn points for their whānau. This is developing into a highly competitive arena across the range of areas. The whānau competition for 2022 has now been completed, and we will now reveal the winning whānau. In fourth place, with 255 points, is Koanga. In third place, with 345 points, is Nauru. In second place, with 390 points, is Hotoki. Which leaves Romanti in first place with 520 points. Congratulations, Romanti, on your solid effort in 2022 and taking out the whānau trophy. Can Mr. Cumming and Isabella Hunter please come forward to collect the trophy? We will now welcome the Rolleston College Pacifica Group to perform in support from Tamamai Style Fair. The group continues to grow. They are preparing for the Canterbury Poly Fest at Hagley Park next year. Please welcome the Pacifica Group.
Francia, Lupas, dat is fout. Hey, hey,
Oh.
hey, hey.
Oh.
Zo.
Slala! Couple! Slala! Couple! Lloyd!
Hey, hey.
Oh.
Thank you, Tamama Saute, Ms. Flynn, and our Polyfuse students. What an amazing performance. We cannot wait to support you at Polyfuse next year. We now move into celebrating final achievements, and would like to invite Ms. Todd Hunter to read the final awards and Mrs. Skelton to present.
Kia ora koutou. Ko Alice Todd Hunter tuku ingoa, ko Hotuki tuku whānau kura. It gives me great pleasure today to announce the Horueka Haimata Year 10 Wero Award winners. The Horueka Haimata Wero Award recognises learners who have challenged themselves during the school year across many areas, including sport, culture, learning and citizenship. Wero means to challenge, and the learners from each whānau who are recognised here today have demonstrated that they have challenged themselves across the roles of culture, spirit, dispositions and critical skills. Sport, cultural, learning and citizenship. For Hotuki. This Year 10 learner has excelled in all areas of school life. They are motivated, passionate about the Hotuki whānau and work hard no matter what task is in front of them. They have always given support at open evenings, helping out and presenting work at exhibition evenings and at planning or speaking at celebrations. They have participated in the school's running club, the under 14 and a half and under 16 rugby pre-season, and were a member of the under 15 rugby tournament team who competed in Nelson. During whānau competitions, they will always make the effort to recruit others to participate while eagerly participating themselves. In the classroom, they have received the majority of their grades at extended abstract. They have demonstrated great leadership as a whānau ambassador for 2022 and have been appointed again into this role for 2023. It is with great pride that I announce Jack Jarvis as the Hotuki Year 10 Wero Award winner. Wānga Year 10. The first recipient is a kind and helpful learner who embodies the Rolleston spirit and strives to do her best in all she does. She has demonstrated great citizenship with support at open evenings, helping out and presenting with the exhibition evenings, and speaking at celebrations. She has participated in many whānau competitions this year, such as Winterfest, Haka Off, and the Whānau Wool. She is a talented dancer and competed throughout the year. She has achieved highly academically this year and has received awards for 67% and over extended abstract grades. She has demonstrated great leadership as a whānau ambassador for 2022 and has been appointed again to this role for 2023. The first recipient of the Year 10 Wero Award winner for Koanga is Briar Howe. Challenged himself this year and has participated in all aspects of sport, culture and citizenship. In sports, they have participated in netball as part of Winterfest and winter sports, as well as being an umpire. They have taken part in a coaching program for other schools and co-captained the softball team. She has been a part of our school kapahaka group and performed at numerous occasions. She was a part of painting the school mural and is planning on attending the Spanish trip. She was a part of the backstage crew for a school production, volunteered at the Comedy Fest, and was a part of the Koanga Cantonese team. She has been selected as a whānau ambassador for 2023. The second recipient for the Year 10 Wero Award for Koanga is Mia Lilly. This recipient is a learner who has thrown themselves into an array of activities at Puruika Hainata. She is part of the school's touch team and has taken part in the Kia Oraki program in 2022. She is a member of the school kapahaka group, performing recently at the Kahui Aku Cultural Festival. She is always present and active during whānau events like Winter and Summer Fest. Outside of school, she has represented and captained Canterbury's 16s girls rugby league team that played at Nationals and won the South Island tournament. She was captain for the Kawaitiki 16s girls Māori rugby league team at the New Zealand National Tournament. She is an exemplary athlete and cultural representative, all the while maintaining strong reports from her classes. The recipient of the Year 10 Ngāhuru Wero Award winner, Keishana Rapana. This learner embodies the Rolleston spirit of developing self, building communities and transforming futures. In particular, we see them living the qualities of being collaborative, being resilient and being adaptive. They have been heavily involved in badminton for the college. This has seen her represent Rolleston College at Wednesday competition, South Island secondary schools and umpire matches at the Koru Games. She featured in main and ensemble roles in the Beauty and the Beast production, Noi Wave, Blood Brothers and music lessons at the college. She has confidence in these spaces where her creativity shines through. She also has a strong sense of serving others through her actions. This has seen her receive her Student Volunteer Army Award, complete NetSafe YAS training, and participate in the college library. Academically, she is a member of the Maths Club, whānau Canton Math competition, and achieved both the numeracy and literacy credits. Today, it is with great pride that I announce Pranavi Pidasiti as the Raumati Wero recipient. Awards for 2022. Please welcome G King to the stage to perform Alpin's Etu number 1 in A note.
Thank you for your amazing performance, Yubing. We would like to welcome Mrs. Skelton, our principal, to the stage for her address.
Tēnā koutou katoa. What an amazing prize giving so far. Another huge round of applause for all of our prize winners. Mā te tuakana ka tōtika te tēnā. Mā te tēnā ka tōtika te tuakana. From the older sibling, the younger learns how to do it. From the younger sibling, the older learns how to be tolerant. Everyone has responsibilities, both the old and the young. Congratulations on the completion of your first 2 years at high school. Next year sees you wearing the white shirt and embarking on your senior education. You begin the transition from being the tēnā to being the tuakana. Last week we farewelled our Year 13 learners as the second group of alumni in our school. This was an amazing occasion, not just to bid farewell to this amazing year group, your tuakana, but also to see how much they had changed during their time at Horowika Haimata, to be now heading off to the world of work, future study, or embarking on new adventures and travel. That will be you in 3 years' time. I ask you to take a moment to think back on this year. How has it been for you? Have you done this year things that you're really proud of and are a great example of the person that you aspire to be? Are there any things that you would change? Pātua te taniwha koe tamariki. Address any issues while they are still small. For you sitting here as Year 10 learners, you have had the opportunity to strive for the peaks of success and move on from any things that you're not proud of as you step up into Year 11. I ask you to set your sights high. You have the opportunity to do and be anything that you want to be. If we take two very recent examples, Levante Scott, second in New Zealand for Young Enterprise. And just over the weekend, our mixed touch team, national champions. This is Rolleston College. This is what is possible. These are young people just like you who set a goal and put in the hard work to achieve it. Anything is possible. For some of you, the academic, artistic and sporting accolades have been numerous. For others, whilst not getting a lot of formal recognition, please do know that the steps you have made to establish good work habits that follow the Rolleston spirit and your positive conduct around the school has not gone unnoticed. Our parents and community have provided much support not only for their own children but also for the school this year, and again we are hugely appreciative of the amazing community in which we live. We know that behind the success of our learners is the support of their families. So Year 10s, make sure that you all thank your families for their help and support. Make sure that this summer you offer to mow the lawns, do the dishes, clean your rooms, fold the washing, and all of the things that will be helpful to your parents over the break. Our staff have worked exceptionally hard this year to offer a program of learning during trying times living under the shadow of COVID-19. In some senses, for our school, this has been one of the most difficult years, with the expectation to keep the school running as much as possible without periods of lockdown and with staff and learner sickness. The efforts of our staff have been hugely appreciated. Can we give them a round of applause? This year we welcomed a number of new staff to our college and will do so again next year. This year we also have a few farewells to make as teachers move on to various new opportunities. Mrs Green is leaving us to return to Lincoln High School. Miss Whitlow is off to Japan. Miss Weston leaves us to travel within New Zealand. Miss Jeffress leaves us to take a position at Christchurch Girls High. Mr Tautapu to a boarding house master's position at St Bede's. And Mrs Lorenzo to a position at Cashmere High School. We wish these staff well, and let's give them a big round of applause for all their hard work. Our school would not function as it does without the tireless work of our Board of Trustees. This year, we have also received a special award for some of our trustees from the New Zealand Schools Trustees Association for long service. It is my huge pleasure to ask Mrs Lindley Shaw, our presiding member or Board of Trustees Chair, to come forward and accept the certificate and a small token of our appreciation for all of the hard work done. Once again, congratulations on your year. Make sure you have a really good rest over the holidays. Be safe and come back wearing your white shirts, refreshed and ready for a successful Year 11. He kapano, e rue mai, e rangi atia, the seed will not be lost.
koutou whānau. Before we get to the final awards, I just want to acknowledge a few people around the place that have been able to put together this award ceremony today. Of course, our Year 10 leaders who have been our MCs today, our head students who are hiding out back, some of them are here, our tech team of Hamish Payne, the music team over there that have been helping out, photographers around the place, and Mr Wilson for his leadership here, and also Mrs Corbett and Ms Milne for their leadership and running of this event. Can we give these guys a massive applause? I do apologise if I did. So, the first award that I'll be reading today is of the Year 10 Special Awards is the Excellence in Pacifica. Could I invite Ms Flynn forward to Pacifica Excellence Award is awarded to the student who has shown the Rolleston spirit and been an all-rounder when it comes to being a top academic and shows leadership and supports cultural activities. This learner has produced consistent grades throughout the year and they're a well-respected member of the college and wider community. He has gained 25 relational and 15 extended abstract grades in his classes this year, with Akor being his standout learning area. He is a member of the Polyfest Performance Group and a leader within the group. He is a boxing national champion, but you wouldn't know this because he is very humble about his achievements. Now, I could be wrong, Ms Flynn. The gap in the Polyfest group today, would that be this person? Yeah. Yes. So today Ms Flynn's going to be accepting this award on behalf of Sui Ikatal. To the stage to help with presenting the Te Mahuri Awards. Excellent, he's in the library. Mrs. Scout will help present these awards. Te Mahuri is a sapling. It symbolises the developing tree, a tree finding its roots and taking its place within Te Wainui Tāne. It is an acknowledgement of achievement of knowledge and leadership within the junior school and the opening of new pathways for exploration. These trophies names were gifted to us by Liz Brown from Te Tamutu Runanga. Year 10 Te Mahuri Award Wahine. This learner has been a prominent member in several aspects of Te Ao Māori at Horoika Haimata throughout 2022. She was a leader in the Year 10 Te Reo Māori class who led by example and always supported other learners. Kia ora mātou, Jace. She is a member of our Kapahaka Roku and the Kiorahi team. She is a captain of the Canterbury Rugby League Under-16 team and is a member of the New Zealand Rugby League Under-16 team. We've seen her performing here today on several occasions and she's given up a significant amount of her time to better herself in her chosen sport of rugby league and has shown significant potential as a future leader within our kura. She is always friendly, cheerful and encourages her peers to display high levels of manaakitanga and rangatiratanga. Please congratulate Kaushana Rapana. Te Mahuri Award Tāne. This learner has been a leader in the Year 10 Te Reo Māori class, displaying high levels of manaakitanga by supporting his peers within the class. He is an enthusiastic member of the Kapahaka Roku and also a member of the school under-15 rugby team when he led the haka. He is always cheerful and encouraging to peers, displaying high levels of whanaungatanga and rangatiratanga and has been successful in several aspects of Te Ao Māori at Horoeka Haimata throughout 2022. Please congratulate Taika Reihana. The 24/7 Youth Community Cup. The 24/7 Youth team have donated community awards to the college for all year levels. The our youth workers supporting the community is a key part of their role. Mana Harima and Karina Bergamini are the 24/7 youth workers in the college and their work with our learners is an important support for them. This year, Karina joined us and it has made a significant impact with our Year 10 girls, and we wish to extend our thanks to both Mana and Karina. Let's give them a round of applause. Today, we will ask that Billy Bryce, our community kaimahi, comes forward to help present these awards. The 24/7 Community Cup goes to a learner who continues to be an active member of the school and wider Rolleston community. She's been involved with floorball in both playing and coaching capacity, Spanish club, pride group, theatre sports, both school productions, vocal group, St John's, the Gifted and Talented Conference, was an open mic guide and also a whānau ambassador. This learner was also involved with Shave for a Cure, where she raised over $3,000 alongside her dad and has contributed 100 plus volunteer hours for the Student Volunteer Army. I think she probably knows who it is. This learner epitomises the Rolleston College disposition of building communities and should be very proud of all of her achievements in 2022. The Year 10 Community Cup for 2022 goes to Mickey Young. Actually, I might change things up a little bit, almost final award for today. The Rolleston Lions Kindness Matters Award. This award is for a learner who has displayed the Rolleston spirit disposition of transforming futures within the school and the wider community. This could be for a particular initiative or a project that promotes kindness within the school year or over a period of time where they have demonstrated being adaptive, creative or environmentally aware. This award was donated by the Rolleston Lions Club for a learner who simply shows consideration and kindness and makes the world a better place. This award today goes to the learner who gets himself involved in many aspects of school life. He has participated in Beauty and the Beast, the vocal group, debate club, Dungeons and Dragons club, and his involvement in all of these spaces. He is always inclusive of others and stands up for what he believes is right. He consistently makes an effort to be helpful to staff and learners and can be highly trusted. He always brings a great attitude to everyone and does this in a kind and accepting way. He has led the way into Akana-Taina and Ako, supporting Year 9s using the towel in some sensitive situations. He puts the right thing ahead of his comfort levels, and doing this builds communities and transforms futures. It is with great pleasure we announce the 2022 Rolleston Lions Kindness Matters Cup to Josh Stanners. And it's great to have a representative from the Rolleston Lions here today, so thank you. I'm going to rewind time. Due to a delayed flight this morning, Sully wasn't here earlier. We're going to get Sully to come up on stage. He's been up in the North Island, I'm thinking Auckland, for a boxing camp over the weekend. So I would like to sing Just Boxing the Floor. Make sure we read his achievements again. Pacifica Excellence Award is awarded to the student who has shown the Rolleston spirit and been an all-rounder when it comes to being top academic, shows leadership and supports cultural activities. This learner has produced consistent grades throughout the year. They are a well-respected member of the college and wider community. You've gained 25 relational and 15 extended abstract grades in your classes this year, with Ako being your standout learning area. You're a member of the Polyfest performance group, and we missed you today, but the group did wonderfully well. And as we know, you're a boxing national champion. So congratulations to Ikatal. Congratulations to all prize winners today. This brings our award ceremony for 2022 to an end. And all of those prize winners, fantastic, congratulations. Can we give everyone a massive round of applause? Thank you to all the parents, caregivers, whānau, and everyone that was able to attend today.